Very happy to have Vinnie Paul, drummer from Hellyeah, co-founder of Pantera, on the line. Vinnie, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, I'm doing great. How you doing?
We're doing all right, enjoying the sunshine. Where you at right now?
I am in my home in lovely Las Vegas. So I go back and forth between Vegas and Dallas. I bought a house out here about a year and a half ago, and I really enjoy it. And we'll be heading your way next weekend, man.
Oh, yeah, the 21st. You'll be alongside Buck Cherry, All That Remains and the Damn Things at the Grove of Anaheim. Keep it locked. We got your ticket chances on the way. Vinny, I want to start things off talking about the Uproar Fest from last year. I spoke with Corey of Stone Sour and Slipknot. He said that you were the man on that tour, grilling, watching football, drinking. It seemed like you were making sure everybody had a good time.
Hell yeah, that's what it's all about. That's what we bring to the table. And, years and years of doing it, I've found out that, when you can bring your home with you on the road, it really keeps people's attitudes up, and it makes for a great tour. And so, I got out there every day after we were done playing and barbecued for just about everybody. We drank, we made margaritas, and it was just one hell of a time. It was a great party. It was a great tour, and there was a lot of great bands, a lot of great music played. So, we try to keep that going. I know it's wintertime. It'll be a little tougher on the Buck Cherry thing, but we'll find a way to keep that party rolling.
Yeah, and speaking of the cooking, you have a cookbook coming out, something that the casual fan would not expect from you. I'm not expecting any vegan recipes, though.
Nah, no vegan stuff. Unless you like jalapenos with cream cheese, that's kind of vegan. But, it's something I've been working on for a while. It's called Drumming Up an Appetite with Vinnie Paul. It's got a picture of me on the cover sitting behind a drum set. And one hand I got a turkey leg, the other one I got a chicken leg. Those are affectionately known as drumsticks.
There you go.
You go figure that. And it's just got a lot of my great recipes, I've collected over the years from my mom, the ones that I've come up with. I've got a lot of different guest people in the book, and then a lot of really cool pictures. And it's just something I'm doing for fun. I really enjoy it. And hopefully, some people will find some entertainment in it.
What's the one thing? What's your specialty, Vinny?
Well, there's several. But, the one thing that everybody can make, it's really easy and they love, is Vinnie Paul's famous stuffed jalapenos. And they're really simple. You just take some fresh jalapenos. You slice them sideways. You scoop the seeds out because they're too hot if you leave them in there. You take some cream cheese, fill it with cream cheese, put a little cheddar cheese or Mexican cheese over the top, hit it with some fajita seasoning, grill those bad boys on the grill, and when you pull them off, the trick ingredient is to put barbecue sauce on them. You get the heat from the peppers, you get the sweetness from the barbecue sauce, and you get that nice creamy texture from the cheese, and they're just amazing. People flip out on them everywhere.
I'm drooling all over the board over here, man. You're very good in describing your little entrees here. Now, we're on the phone with Vinnie Paul, of course, drummer in Hellyeah. New album Stampede in stores. They'll be at the Grove of Anaheim on the 21st. Vinny, I know you're big into the NFL. Best time of the year if you're into that stuff. Divisional playoffs. Who do you see emerging from the remaining 8?
Well, of course, I'm heartbroken because my Cowboys didn't even get in. They started playing a whole lot better at the end of the year. And
yeah, are you cool with the Jason Garrett hire?
I am. I think he deserves a job. I think he was able to take a team that should have been playing at that level all along and bring them up. And, we were only one game or so short of getting in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And that was with John Kitna and all kinds of other people, So if he gets all the potential players that we have in place and really gets them to focus and play and stop all the stupid penalties and turnovers and stuff that we had early in the season, I think the Cowboys will be a serious force to be reckoned with. But right now, obviously you got to think that the Patriots are going to take it in the NFC. In the AFC, they're absolutely got the best quarterback in the league. And the NFC is kind of wide open. I honestly think the way the Packers are playing right now, even though they don't have any more home games left, I think they can make a run like the Giants did a few years ago. And I think it's going to be Green Bay and New England. Green Bay and New England. That's Vinnie Paul's pick for the Super Bowl right there. How'd you do in the Alice in Chains Fantasy League? I know you're involved in that. Man, I just missed the playoffs by half a game. Last year I was in. I got second place. Had a blast playing it. The fans always have a good time posting comments and checking it out. And it's a great thing to be a part of. And, of course, we all donate some really cool gear and stuff to charity and auction it all off. So it's all for a good cause. Who won it this year? You know what? I quit keeping up with it when I got knocked out. So, it was either Jerry or Zach. I think one of the two. It was either Jerry or Zach. I know Jerry's loving the Steelers right now. But back to the tour. You're touring with Buck Cherry, the Jägermeister Music Tour, the 21st at the Grove of Anaheim. I know Josh Todd and Keith Nelson, they jammed with Slash when he was forming what people call a super group, Velvet Revolver. Did they ever pop in and do anything with Hellyeah in the early stages? Oh, no, man. This thing was just kind of came together by accident. It's something that Tom and Chad had started talking about back around 2001, 2002 when Mudvayne and Nothing Face were touring together, and they got a window of opportunity to take some time off and to really get serious about it. And my name kept coming up as a drummer, and they gave me a buzz, and I said, what the hell, let's take a shot at this and see what happens. And lo and behold, we had a great chemistry between all of us, and, after we'd been together for 8 days, we'd written 7 songs, and the next thing you know, we got the name of the band, and we're going full blast, and it just kind of happened, man. So it was meant to be.
And what I like about this band is when you guys are doing Hellyeah, you're all about Hellyeah. But what does the future hold? Is the band going to stay together for another decade, another year? You guys just winging it right now with no solid plans?
Well, dude, I'm hoping this is the last band I'm ever in. I really love this band. I really enjoy this band. And, if at some point the other guys need to break off and do some other commitments, that's totally cool. We all knew that going into it. But there'll definitely be a third Hellyeah record in the making. We've been working really hard. Last year, and on top of touring the United States, we went to Australia, we went to Japan, we went to all over Europe. This year, we're going to South America. We just got dates booked in Manila, the Philippines, all over Japan, back to Australia, back to Europe. We've really been working hard on breaking this band internationally, and it's done really well. So there's no reason why any of us would want to, slow down at this point. We're going full blast at this thing.
That's a lot of stuffed jalapeno peppers to cook for everybody, man. It's a lot of tour
brother,
dates.
Trust me.
Now, did you go to this year's AVNs in Vegas? I think it was Saturday, weren't they?
The story was it was pretty lame this year, to be honest with you. I went to a few parties and they weren't that well attended or anything, and it's just their business is suffering like everybody else's, man. It's just tough times out there right now.
Now, when you're there, the chicks, as hot as they are, they're not really known for their brains, although some of them are very remarkably bright. Do they know who Vinnie Paul is?
Well, of course. I usually get up and jam with the bands that are playing. I played with the Sin City Centers. Ron Jeremy plays harmonica with the Centers sometimes. Evan Seinfeld will come in and jam. So, everybody's familiar with each other. And it's a good time for sure, but it's just, like I said, it was just kind of not well attended this year.
Cool. That's Vinnie Paul, drummer in Hellyeah. Vinnie, we're looking forward to seeing you next Friday, Grove of Anaheim, alongside Buck Cherry. We know it's going to be a kick-ass show.
Man, make sure you get there early. Scott Ian's band, The Damn Things, is first, and I know they're going to put on a hell of a show. All that remains is awesome. Hellyeah is going to give you 125% like we do every time, and I know Buck Cherry's going to put on a hell of a show. So come on out for the Jägermeister tour. It's going to be a hell of a time.